Okay, what's going on, my collective, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people? So, this is a Vajra, okay, and this fights off any negative energy, all of it, all right, mind, body, and spirit, all right. Definitely collective. If you have not already got you a piece of iron from somewhere and keeping it on you is important, okay. Listen, you are not like everybody else. So with the information that you are receiving from me in particular, I don't know, what other master teachers that you're viewing, or people of the collective, but from me, make sure that you take heed of everything that I'm telling you. Not just because I said so, okay, as AKA Lady CEO, but definitely because it's a word from God. It's not from me. It's not anything that I even know about. I just know it because Source gave it to me, okay, and I'm passing it on to you as I supposed to. So definitely, collective, get you a little piece of iron and keep it on you, okay, because we fighting big boy demons out here. You can't see all of them, collective. All of them you can't punch in the face. So get you some spiritual work going on. And you see I got my stones in the building. I got a 7-piece chakra set. I've been giving mine away, so that's kind of what I do. I give a lot of my stuff away, okay? And so I am just so grateful for you guys when you guys sow into the ministry or sow into me. And I just pray that you get that 7 times over, because God is good like that, right? But anyway, today is a general reading, okay? And so you pick up what resonates with you and what doesn't. You just go ahead and toss it away. As a prophet, I prophesy in part. And so what that means is I'm never going to give you the whole story about yourself unless you completely ask me for it in a private reading. My private reading started at $20 for 30 minutes. So listen, if you want to book a private session, in one of the links down below, make sure that you hey Samar Zarman. Okay, cool, I got your information. So this is a general reading right here. If you want me to get a little bit personal, go ahead, donate something. I may get excited and do it for you, but I want to keep this very, very general. This is what I came on for. Or either you can book something with me, okay? But stay connected, because your spirit all up in the room right now, so you never know, okay? But listen, like I said, as the high priestess, I come to you, and and I prophesy in part, so I get the information from source to deliver to the people body of the collective. So you pull what resonates with you, and what don't, you let it fall by the wayside. And things that you need more clarification on, you seek source, God, Yahweh, whatever you call the creator. You seek it out yourself for the rest of the information, or you book a private session with me, like I said, okay? So collective, we're going to get started, see what's going on in the atmosphere this weekend, considering the abundance that's in the room. Because we know the abundance is in the room, correct? Yeah, we know that. We know the abundance is in the room. So we are going to be pulling from our Moonology cards today and our tarot cards. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and for those of you who are new to me, what's going on? I am Prophetess Queen X, okay? And Prophetess Queen X on everything, so you can find me that way, definitely. For those of you who are my regulars, what's going on, family? How are you? Okay, and I cannot wait. So we're doing Moonology today, and we're doing tarot. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards each, okay? Let's see what the angels got. Uh-oh, I ain't pulling nothing. Listen, the angels got a whole message. I'm going to go ahead and take those jumpers. Can I have one more? Can I get one more for the collective? Excited. There's a whole lot of energy. Y'all, it's some good stuff going on. I wish I could feel the energy in these cards right now. Okay. That's 4. Okay. And let me see what the overall... A fiery climax approaches. I told y'all, I can't make this up if I tried. I can't make it up if I tried. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. I do not read in reverse from my Moonology cards. I do, however, read in reverse from my tarot cards. Most times, for real, I just go with what the spirit say. Every reader will do something a little different. I totally go with my spirit. Okay? Just like I said, I wanted 3 and the spirit gave me 4. That's the spirit's business. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, okay? So we have step out of your comfort zone, collective, because prosperity lies ahead. A new start is coming. What's this one right here? And you are good enough, okay? Listen, That's important, and this definitely is speaking to me, right? Because I've been feeling like, oh, do I need to read another book? What else do I need to do? Do I need to change my diet up anymore? Exercise a little harder? And what the spirit is telling us is that no, you're good enough. Okay, what you need to do is just bask in what you have been, what you've become. Okay, but stepping out of your comfort zone is so important. All right, to receive. Now let's get into this. Okay, so this is in the North Node. All right, stepping out of your comfort zone. Let's read the Moonology book to get a deeper meaning of this. So, all right. So stepping out of your comfort zone, collective. How we going to get this abundance this weekend? Because I want a little bit of money, right? A little bit of something. It ain't got to be money. It can be something. Just bless me right quick because we real stagnant. Do you agree, collective? Come on, Lord, bless us. So there is a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow. Okay, because you are headed in the right direction, collective. Now, if you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you with reason, okay? Now, this card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've been asking about, okay? What am I purpose to do? Because you feel like you're stagnant right now. You don't really know. That you okay. You good enough. Just hold on a second. You got some more work. You got a little bit more things to fall off of you. Not work to do, but things to fall off of you, okay? You may deem that as work, collective. I don't know. But now, so are you willing to follow through and lead the life you were incarnated to live is the question, okay? If you have finally find the courage to make that leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Okay, now listen, you got to finish dropping those people, places, and things the spirit is saying. You got to believe a little bit more in yourself, collective, because the abundance is in the room like we've been talking about, but you cannot have it not being completely confident as you need to be. It's not that, you know, you're trying to train yourself to be confident or you faking it till you make it, collective. No, you got the shit. Do you understand me? You got the sauce. Do you understand me? All you have to do is be confident. You achieve it when you believe it. So you gotta get it already. It's almost like you gotta do it before you and believing to come next. Because you ain't gonna even really believe it until you see it, collective. So you have to make it happen. You different. Okay? Now, you're headed into something that feels like destiny. It's absolutely your destiny, okay? You need to face fears and get over it. Leave those people, places, and things where they're supposed to be. Yes, it's going to hurt, but it's okay. Do you hear me? It is absolutely okay. You are the rose growing out of concrete. And how you think that rose felt scratching up against that concrete? Okay, I know you can't stand me right now because I'm making so much sense. But listen, you got to do it, okay? Stand on your own 2 feet, and you got this, collective. Stop out of your comfort zone. And then we have the new moon in Taurus. All right, let's get a deeper meaning about that and see what it's all about. This new moon. Okay, we got some new stuff going on here. Anyway, what you scared about? Clean slates, potentials of your dreams coming true. Stop. The abundance is in the room, and you just been so busy, collective. You like, oh my God, is there something else I need to do? Yeah, stop. That's what you need to do. Chill out. Okay, wait a second. Because prosperity lies ahead. It's already in the room, okay? And with the new moon in Taurus, it's talking about this card often comes up when you're inquiring about financial matters. I was just doing the same thing. I said, Lord, what are we talking about today? He said, abundance. I was like, okay, I can use that talk. I can use that pep talk. Use me, Lord, okay? So this card suggests that you can have what you want, collective, including material things. But you must believe in yourself, okay? This comes down to the laws of attraction, right? Like I just said previously, you got to achieve it. You got to believe it. So you got to achieve it. I ain't gonna beat you up. This comes down to the laws of attraction, though. Value yourself and others will value you too, okay? You can create abundance. Okay, Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. Okay, this card can also signal the new start of a relationship or sexier times for you. Whether this is about yourself, because the spirit want me to divide this up a little bit, because some of us are waiting for our kingdom spouses, okay, and some of us are just fine by ourselves. Like I know a few Sagittariuses. Y'all Sagittarius is not playing no game this season. Y'all like, because I ain't with it. If it causing me too much trouble, I'm done. Let me focus on self. And that's exactly what the spirit is saying with this card, okay? Your prosperity lies ahead, but you got to make sure that it's considering your material things, you have to make sure that you're in a good position to receive it. And it's not just all about, you know, your intentions. oh, I'm going to, you like, God, you know, I'm gonna help out your people if you give me this money. It's not about that at this point. It's not about that at all. What it's about is having the understanding that some people are not even ready for their blessing. So while you are in control of a blessing, if you get this prosperity right now, maybe you have to finish, seeing that wool come off of a few sheep, or maybe you gotta, finish getting the download about a couple of people to know how to bless them as you're being blessed. But, most importantly, you have to be in a position to receive this blessing, okay? So that's why this card is talking about making that 12-month plan. That's what that's all about, okay? You'll soon be able to afford the things you dream of, all right? Getting clear on what you most value will help you find peace, okay? So think about the things that are most important to you. All right. Start to put things in perspective. The spirit just told me just now, hey, listen, right. If you're asking for a specific amount of money, collective, then this is what you got to do. You have to write down exactly what you plan on doing with that money, collective. That's how you really put some power behind what you're asking for, what you're desiring to manifest. You have to be completely intentional about what it is how you want to, operate through what you're asking for. Now, this is also that sexier time we were talking about. Whether you in a relationship or not, or you waiting on one, still take some time out to love yourself. Get sexy for yourself. How you gonna get sexy for somebody else? You wanting your husband or your kingdom spouse to pop up, your wife to pop up right now, collective, and you don't even know how to be sexy by yourself, collective. Nah, fam. Nah. Let's get sexy by ourselves first, right? Let's see what type of stuff you like. Let's take yourself out and get a better idea. Because sexier times don't necessarily have to be with someone else. For real, they need to start with you, collective, okay? But the prosperity is definitely in the room. You just gotta be, okay, this weekend. Listen, okay, now a new start is coming because this is a whole new moon. A new start is coming. Are you thinking about what you thinking? What you over there thinking about, collective? Let's see what's going on with this new moon over here. What y'all talking about? Let me see. Hey, thank you. Yeah. You know you got that juice, sis. You definitely got the juice. Let's see what this new moon talking about, collective. Okay, because Lord, we want some of that. Okay, what's that new moon about? Okay, it says new start is coming. You like, Lord have mercy. Can I just get somebody in this room just say, hey, listen, I don't necessarily need a new start. I just want to see something happening with what I already done started. I feel you on that, collective. So this card is telling you that there is a yes coming your way, something that you've been sitting on, okay? This is one of the most conducive cards in the deck. It's totally positive, and it suggests that something new and exciting is developing for you, surrounding what it is you've been working on, okay? The situation you're asking about is blessed, okay? And you are on target to achieve your goals. The spirit is telling me it's just falling back into place with the other things that we have here when it's talking about the people and the places that are around you, how you still need to prepare for certain things, collective. That's why you're feeling like it's not here, and this is why it's telling you that it's coming. It is. It don't listen. It is coming, collective. You feel like it's not, but it is. Just hold your horses, it says. Okay. Now, if you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles, and you're moving into a new cycle. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about the cycle. The spirit told me that this is a karmic cycle. Okay. And what that means is that you're going to be tested and tried with a lot of things that you have been tested and tried with in your past. Okay. And so, because cycles never change, everything under the sun always happens and happens and happens again. And what I realized in my growth is that the thing that changes is you. You feel what I'm saying? So this go around, you are more conscious, you're more aware, you're stronger, you've been through a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know how to handle different things more. You done grew up, collective. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it's just been the past few months, or it's been a long time coming, you feel what I'm saying? You done grew up, collective. And so now it's time for you to handle when that situation comes again, and it's like a karmic cycle, and it's testing you, because that's something else that's in the air. Our commitment is being tested. So if it's testing you, you better go ahead and pass that test. If you've seen it before, you feel like if you feel like, not that it's too good to be true, but I'm talking about that stuff that you ain't got no business doing, and you know you don't. That's what I'm talking about. It's a karmic season. It's coming back again. And for you in particular, collective, not for everybody, because you're different. Remember that. So for you in particular, it's to wean the rest of the stuff out of you, because you gotta ascend anyway. Either you're gonna ascend or you're gonna die, and you gotta wait for the new age, the next new age of enlightenment. I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know. I ain't get to calculating yet. But anyway, so you made it here in 2020, collective. So it's important that when those karmic situations come your way, that you dodge them, sis. You gotta dodge them, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, fam, listen, because I done had mines, baby, and they still coming, like today. But when you look around and you really pay attention to the synchronicities or the numbers that be popping up, if you got a number that be popping up, regardless if it's in sequence, if it's a double number, if it's a triple digit number, if a number keeps on bothering you, those are angels trying to get your attention. There are messages and vibrations behind those numbers. And you can hit me up for a private reading. It started $20, or send me a donation. Now you might get lucky, and I might tell you what your number means. But I oftentimes, more than anything, I encourage you to go research yourself. Okay, I'm here to teach you how to find out the information within yourself, build your intuition. I'm just here to get you through it. Okay, now this card, it also means that if the situation you're asking about has become toxic, either that will clear up now, or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Okay, now you'll see it when you believe it. It's just like you'll achieve it when you believe it. You only going to see it because you've been manifesting it already. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you visualizing that thing. That's a part of manifestation. Now, a lot of people don't get what I just said, collective, because they not the collective. They're not you, but you get it. In order to manifest, you got to even see it before you believe it. So this is what time it is for you, collective. You got a lot of power, and the abundance is in the room, but the universe is not going to let you mess it up, or it's not going to let anybody take it from you. And so it's just brushing you off for the grand finale that's coming very soon. Okay, and so forget about the past. All right, you will soon start to feel more hopeful about what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. A new start is on its way, collective. Okay, and then this card, you are good enough. This is the full moon in Virgo. Okay, so you are good enough. And this card is telling us, it says, it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's leading you to ask your questions that you have right now. Okay, it says, have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself, collective, because you are good enough. It doesn't take another book. It doesn't take another class. It doesn't take another course. You know exactly what it is. I'm telling you right now. Hell, I know it. The card's just for entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here to help you empower yourself and understand and strengthen your intuition. Whatever your sacred, special, supernatural ability is, you know what it is right now. You know exactly what it is. It just seems so far-fetched, and it's not. It's not, collective. It's for real. It's you. You hold the power. You can do all that you believe that you can do. No, that dream is not stupid. Yes, people are going to buy the hell out of that product. Listen, all you have to do is see it. You have to feel it already. You have to visualize it already right now and finish getting the rest of that stuff up off of you. You don't have to read another book. You don't have to go to another course. Not you, collective. Maybe somebody else that you know, but not you. You're different. You're a part of the collective. Okay? And it says the full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Okay? At the other end of listen, it says you don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. Okay? Now, at the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer the question, have you been too picky? Okay, now that's the opposite end. The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. And once you've given them to yourself, so ask yourself the shadow question, go in a room, so won't nobody hear your answers if that's what it takes. And be honest with yourself, collective. Because ain't nobody living your life but you. And if you lie to yourself, then guess what? You're going to find them lies smacking you right back in your face when you feel like, oh, I got away with it. No, you didn't. Okay? And so your next step should be more obvious to you after you do some introspection. Okay? Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings the results. Now, worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. You know that. So have you been overly critical? All right. An apology may be in order, whether it's to yourself or somebody else. Okay. An apology is not because the other person is right at this point. At this point of preparing for Ascension Collective, the apology is for your karmic, your Akashic records karma. It's not even for the other person no more. It's like, hey, listen, I got some shit to do and I need all good karma I can get. I'm sorry, but you really got to mean it. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't expect nothing back, because sometimes people ain't ready, but you need to be ready, collective. Because you're different. You're the collective. Okay. All right. So raise your karma by doing so. Oh, see, told you, just came up. All right. So collective, on this moon card, and it says a fiery climax approaches, because it's ending with a bang. It's ending with a bang. If you take into consideration, this is an overall message too. The spirit is saying you can carry this out till Ascension, which is 12/21. Okay, because listen, the abundance is definitely in the room. If you really think about it, everything that you need in the moment, whether you still need a little bit more to add to it or not, everything you be needing in the moment, you be having. If you really think about it, okay. So that tells you that the abundance is in the room. If you don't have the money for it or you can't get it at the moment, be real with yourself. Do you be needing it, fam? No, you don't. You be wanting it at that point if you don't have it in this part of life. Okay, so let's take all of that into consideration and honor that the abundance is in the room. Your ideas are in the room. You're going to take off. This is a time for introspection. This is a time to cross T's and dot I's. This is a time to make sure that your systems are in place. Like, I don't know how long you've been watching me, but you also may know me as LadyCEO. So what I'm doing in that part of my life is transitioning all of my LadyCEO stuff to Prophetess Queen X. You feel what I'm saying? It's about crossing T's and dotting I's. I done found a whole lot of typos, little things. You feel what I'm saying? That I'm not ready for. And I'm like, well, God, why this not happening? And then I go back and I see that, okay, that was a typo right there. It be things so simple as that. So don't always jump to conclusions. Just go back and cross your T's and dot your I's, okay? See what's really going on with you. But definitely step out of your comfort zone, because your prosperity is definitely in the room. It's right there. You can't have it until you get all those people off of you and you finish putting your stuff together. A new start is coming, okay? It's right there. The opportunities that you're waiting on, been praying for, they're in the room, okay, collective? The fiery climax approaches, okay, because a new start is coming, okay? And then you are good enough. No, you don't need another book, another class, another nothing. Just continue on what you've been doing. So whatever you've been doing is good enough. Don't stop doing it, because you are good enough, okay? You have to continue what it is you've been doing. You already got the recipe, fam. You got the sauce, collective, okay? Just keep going. You're good enough, all right? Now, let's get into this tarot reading. And then we're going to be done. Angels. Because, God, I said I wanted 3 cards the first time. You know I always read the bottom one. Don't be throwing the whole deck out here for the collective. Let me see. Nah, you got that juice, sis. You say you needed this? Hey, Kara. Hey, Kara. I thought you was Shapara still responding. Kara, let me tell you, sis, I've been thinking about you. I ain't gonna put your supernatural ability out here right now, but Kara has a supernatural ability, and Tristan does too. And God has been telling me to position y'all, but we already had that conversation. So I guess this is the positioning conversation that prompts you into get into your supernatural power too, girl. Because, child, when I say it's crazy, I challenge everybody to find out that crazy thing that you feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to hear. Let me tell you what I realized in the past couple of days, okay? Bipolar people, all bipolar people ain't necessarily crazy. Matter of fact, crazy is something that the doctors needed to use to label whatever it is you're going through. And we just took the word type of thing. But people who are bipolar, if you get in tune with yourself and you meditate, okay, and you acknowledge your higher self, when you acknowledge your higher self, the spirit, your higher self, which is the spirit, and also the Holy Spirit talks to you. That's the direct voice of God. And then you have yourself. You know, when you're talking to yourself in your head, child, let me tell you, yesterday I was in the car and I was like, let me try this. So I'm talking to myself in my head, y'all. Collective. Listen, if anybody who's watching and you're not a part of collective, you're going to be like, what the hell is she talking about? But collective, family, listen, family. So I'm in the car yesterday and I'm talking to myself, and I started talking to my higher self too, right? I'm like, let me see. I'm like, let me see if I can hear the difference right now, even when I'm talking in my head. Child, let me tell you. So I started talking, and I'm like, okay, higher self. Like, and the higher self started talking. Let me tell you, okay, so my higher self is like my same personality, but she real cool and laid back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she like the high priestess, like vibe. Like so God vibe. Like, ain't none of this unless it's like, unless I'm really, really being pushed and I got all the angels and the energy is high around me, and then people, the ancestors got to yell at me because things like that happen. Hey, y'all, listen, I was like, okay, sis. And then God started speaking to me after I got it, and I started to hear the voices, and I could hear them together and different stuff like that. God started speaking to me and said that this is what people who hear voices go through. They're not necessarily listen, I know it sounds crazy, fam. I know it sounds crazy. But God was like, they're not necessarily, suffering, but okay, let me give you this part. They're only suffering because no one has trained them or educated them on what's happening to them and how to keep the, with the stones, keep the bad energies away, or, train the energies, or meditate and bring it out. And that's why it's in their head. And they got all of those different variables of voices in their head. So they go crazy without someone telling you, like, hey, listen, this is what it's about, and this is what's going on with you. You gonna think you crazy too. So don't, girl, fam. I look at that totally different. Let's get to this Torah. I ain't gonna keep y'all that long. Let me see. All right. Child, when I say God be revealing stuff to me, just like, and I'm gonna tell you this part, and then I'm gonna stop. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the cards. Just like people, Lord have mercy. Just like gay people. Okay. I'm trying to find a better word, but I can't. Spirit just wanted me to be transparent. I'm in a transparent moment right now. Okay. So I'm trying to find the more political word for the LGBT community. But just like that, years ago, God already told me, like, some people, you got to remember that we are incarnated into these bodies. So, you know where I'm going with this. So, sometimes the spirit incarnates into the body, okay, that they don't feel comfortable in. And you know how you have those some of those people who are like, no, for real, like, I really, really feel like I'm a woman inside, I'm a man inside, I really, really feel like that. And they not crazy. You know what I'm talking about. They not crazy. They not you. And when they say it, they almost in tears. And you know what I'm saying? That should really be happening, y'all. That's why the Bible, which is not just for Christians, it's for everybody. It's a blueprint. Okay? That's why the Bible says you are not supposed to judge nobody. Just love them. Just show them love. Because you don't know what God did. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what they here to teach somebody. You don't know the sacrifice that their spirit is into. That's why you ain't supposed to judge nobody. That's why when it come down to that. And if you read up on it, the research with that is that the energy of God had changed around the early part of 2000s in the LGBT community because of that. You know what I mean? Because people start trying to hurt them. There go two cards. Because people trying to hurt them. No. Everybody don't know. You know what I mean? Everybody can't be held accountable. You cannot say that, oh, this is a normal situation. We don't even say this stuff is normal in healthcare. Because it's not normal in healthcare. I'm going to put these back because I was talking too much. And I need a direct. Okay? So if it's meant to be, we'll get them back. I was talking too much and I don't feel comfortable doing it. Okay. All right, so let me stop talking so much. Okay. Okay. All right. Collective, I so love y'all. I'm so glad that I found my audience because the woman that was behind the business, she was trying to everybody. Let me help everybody. You can't help everybody, fam. And I ain't even afraid to say that no more. You can't. Girl, this woman behind. Okay, you can have that one. This woman in front of the business, child. She like, where my collective at? Where the collective at? That's what I'm talking to. Everybody in the collective ain't got it together either, but it's still different out there in the collective. All right. How many cards is that? I can have that one too. Can we have another card? Just one. When I run in my mouth, see, y'all want to run y'all mouth too. Angels, can you give me another card? Let's talk to the collective. We just need one more card. One more card. Oh. My little hands. Okay. Okay. And we got 4 again. So it don't matter what I want to do. The Knight of Swords. It don't be mad. It don't. Sure. Okay. We got the Chariot in the reverse position. We got the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. The 4 of Wands in the upright position. We got the Hangman in the reverse position. And we got the set. We got 5 cards, y'all. Okay. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay. Alright. So we got the Chariot. Alright, let's take a look at and examine this card. Okay. So in this card, you see the individual, okay? They got everything going on. Well balanced too. They got everything that they need. There's a lot of magic going on. You see the Kingdom in the back. Okay? You see health going on. You see the crescent moons. All of that. Let's get our deeper meaning of what this is going on. Let's talk to us. What are you talking about? Then you gave me 4 cards. Lord, I can't undo. I be like, let me set a tone. The spirit be like, ha, yeah, right. Okay, collective. So in the reverse position, it says, connect with your inner strength and willpower to move forward. Your motivation comes from within, not from an external source. You can't control everything. You cannot control everything. Sometimes it is best to loosen your grip, collective, okay? So you got to loosen the grip, fam. You got to loosen the grip because you got the Ace of Pentacles. What you worried about? That's why I talk about the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. Let me go over this again. Hangman upside down. All this about abundance. Let me get into this. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is here. Okay, so hey, stop. You're just doing a little too much, baby. Relax. I told you this is a season about just being. We have to just learn how to be to receive. And that doesn't mean that you ain't gonna be doing absolutely nothing. You're gonna be doing some work, but it's not like what you think. You can get out of autopilot, fam, okay? Alright. And it says the Ace, okay? Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity is available to you that has the potential to grow into something lucrative and abundant. And the spirit says, because I told you that prosperity lies ahead, and the spirit just said to me, it's in the room. It's in the room, okay? It may be a business idea, job offer, or financial opportunity. Manifest your goals in a very tangible and real way. The spirit says, go back to that 12-month plan I told you to write. Okay, you gotta be particular about what's going on here. Okay, and you wearing it too much. But it's in the room. It is in the room. I told you, fam. All right, let's talk about this 4 of Wands. Okay, let's look at the picture. Fruit. All I see is fruit. First, are you fruitful? Okay, let's see. Let's look at this 4 of Wands. Stop out. Share collective, but I feel you though. I ain't even hold that up. I'm not talking at you. I'm talking to us. Okay, I'm talking to me too. Okay, and it says in the upright position of 4 of Wands. It says you've been rapidly growing and expanding. Okay, now it's time to pause and celebrate what you've achieved. And the spirit is saying you're good enough. You have crossed something. Let me tell you something. You crossed some things off that daggone goal list. The problem is, like Cosmic Career Cheerleader says, we got this destination happiness thing going on where we're only going to be happy when we've accomplished the big picture, the big goal. Meanwhile, you're not giving yourself enough credit, collective. You're not giving yourself enough credit. A wedding, a birthday, homecoming, or a family get-together may also be in the cards for you, okay? And it's time to celebrate what you have achieved thus far. I just took myself to Olive Garden the other day. Do you hear me? Like, because I did something great. So what have you did great in the past 2 weeks? Okay, even if it was something that you haven't been doing, you used to do and you stopped doing it, now you done started doing it again. Take yourself out, collective. Okay, it's in the cards. So you can lay off the spirit. Ain't the spirit. Because that's the only reason we down on you. Because we ain't celebrating ourselves. We like, oh my God, spirit. Oh my God, where the big finale at, spirit. Girl, boy. Okay. And we got the Hangman and the, because you know the Hangman supposed to be like this. Okay, and so we got the Hangman in the reverse position. So let's see what the Hangman is talking about, collective. Okay, the Hangman is the reverse position. It says, if you are feeling stuck and in limbo, surrender to the process, okay? Trust that this period of pause is for your highest good, because it is. It breathes. Are you breathing yet? Have you, for real? Like, stop right now. Let's stop right now and just take a deep breath. Slowly. For 4 seconds, take the breath in through your nose. Hold it for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blow it out through your mouth real hard till you ain't got nothing else in your stomach. Now take another deep breath, all the way big deep, so your stomach get big through your nose. Do it now, do it. Okay? Trying to prove something to you. Okay, hold it. Don't forget to hold it. Alright. Now blow it out. Okay. Don't you remember, you ain't breathe like that in a month of Sundays. You feel what I'm saying? Take some time out to breathe like that more often, collective. Because you did a good thing. And you good enough. And that's because you did enough work in this season. And now it's time to take a little break before it's time to get back to work again. See, the problem is, collective, the problem is we don't know how to appreciate what we got till it's gone. Okay, we got an opportunity. All year we had an opportunity on this daggone pandemic that's trying to, tear us apart, but it can't touch the collective. All daggone year we've been trying to find other stuff to do. The world shut down, gave us an opportunity. And we so busy focusing on what the news talking about. Rest in peace, so many people dying in the conspiracy that the earth being purified, collective. You ain't even thought about how the world slowed down for you. You ain't even thought about how it gave you time to do some introspection, collective. And that's important. And now we here at the last quarter of the year, and you don't even realize how many goals you done completed, how much more inventory you done got, even though you feel like you not completely 100% ready. Collective, you better take some time and smell these roses for wintertime come and show enough freeze them up. And then you be stuck looking for springtime again. You like how I did that little notch. Collective, okay? Now it says, what new perspectives are becoming visible to you? Okay, with what you have, what else do you see that you can do with what you got now? You level up. Level up, collective. Okay? But this is in the reverse position. In the upright position, okay, life is on hold, and you are in a state of temporary suspension as you await new insight and clarity. Step back and look at the life from a different perspective. That ain't you. You in the reverse position because you got what it is you need. You got the clarity and the insight. All you got to do is just hold on, surrender to the process. Wait a little bit, collective. Pump your daggone brakes, fam. And then the 7 of Swords is coming to talk to us. Look, you carrying these swords. 2 down in the ground. You carrying them and you're looking back. I wonder what's that about, collective. Let's see what this is about. What's going on? What we looking back at? Look back at it. Look back at it. Hey, look back. I need to go to somebody's club, collective. I'm going to make a collective club because I don't think I want to be around all them other people like that, like talking. So, I ain't trying to say that we better than no. I ain't trying to say, it's just we vibe a different type of way. And we turn up, but we still vibe a different type of, I don't know, Lord, work on it. Okay, but anyway, the 7 of Swords in the upright position, it says, you cannot do everything at once. No. That's why you got 2 left. Because you don't got 2 hands. Because you only got 2 hands. How you going to collective, slow down. You can't do everything at once. You must prioritize, make a plan, have a system. What's important to you, even if it means letting others down. Okay, this season you got to be ready to say no, not this time. Okay, you got to be ready to say I gotta holler at you next time. You got to be ready to say no. Nah, I cannot do that, and I love you. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I can't do that. That way you gotta, you may need to put yourself first to get what you want, collective. This ain't a season to be worrying about what other people got going on. It's like I said a couple videos ago. I said you can nowadays. That's what we doing, collective. We in the car and we no longer have to pull people. That's not our job no more. Okay, we have succeeded to the next level. Now we in the car and we see people. We can stop. You trying to No? Cool. Bam. You feel what I'm saying? We don't wait. We don't know. We don't do all that. And you're doing too much. You're doing way too much for this season. You don't have to add another business, add another service, add another nothing. You need to create your system with what you got. You need to put some things in order, and you need to launch. Okay? 11/11 has been an amazing time. Okay? I just had a person who's getting ready to launch their thing on 11/11. You need to ask the spirit, when do you need to launch? When should I launch? And it's gonna be after you put the things into perspective, because you don't have to learn nothing else. You are good enough. So this is like, you don't need nothing else. You got what you need. Just put it into perspective, collective. Like that's what it's saying. Just put it into perspective. And the overall outcome on the Knight of Swords, okay? Because you got this. Let me get a little closer. Let me see if I can, fam. Can you? Because I wear glasses. I don't know what you doing. Because let me hit you with it. I'm gonna hit you. Okay? Because you got this. Regardless. All you have to do is move accordingly. And all of these things that I just said, this is not magic because the cards told us so. No, these cards are just an enhancer so you can have something visual, because that's how us humans is. You feel what I'm saying? With your little 10% human you got left up in you, angel. You know exactly what I'm talking about, you little angel. Okay, you knew all of this information. So now you just have to take heed and operate the way that you're supposed to operate. And continue to let... and continue to let it go. The things go that you're supposed to. Here's another message too. The spirits wanted me to let you know as I look for this Knight of Swords. The spirit said you still dipping and dabbing in the same places that you used to, and you wondering why you getting the same energies and same bull crap happening. So your spirit said we gonna have to, because you worry about being lonely. That's what the spirit said. The spirit said, spirit tell me all your business when I ask for it. I don't ask for it no other time. Okay, the spirit said because you being nosy and you lonely. You like, nah, I'm bored. Now, the only reason you went over there, rolled by, said hey, sent a text is because you was bored. I'm bored. Let me see what people doing. Let me see. And then you get there, you be like, I don't even want to be here. Yeah, all right, fam. So keep your bored self in the house and be lonely. You're not really lonely for real. If you look around and you start talking to the spirits, you got 1,000 ancestors. I'm snatching on the number. You got a good percentage of ancestors. I know if I incarnated 5 to 6 times already in this, whatever you call it, then I'm pretty sure you know incarnated a couple different times too. It's time to do some introspection and start analyzing, figuring out who you're connected to ancestor wise. Okay, that will give you something else to do while you marinate and dib and dab back into your career. So this reading here was about your life and career. Basically telling you basically to step out of your comfort zone. The prosperity lies ahead. The new start is coming. Prepare yourself for a sexier time, whether it's for yourself, you're in a relationship, whatever the case may be. You still have to make some time, have a party, enjoy your family, because you are good enough. It's nothing else that you gotta really do. Just keep coasting on where you are. You can get out of the fast lane. You don't have to do that. Everything here, the Chariot is in a reverse position, but in the upright position, you got everything you desire. It's just not being given to you yet. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the rest of the stuff that gotta leave and the stuff that you gotta stop doing. To be totally honest, collective, it's some things that you just gotta stop doing. And they're not necessarily bad things, but it's bad for you, cause you're different. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta act like it. Stop trying to be like the rest of the people. Stop trying to be like the mortals. You're not a mortal. You're not a mortal at all. But this Knight of Swords in the overall outcome, okay, it says that you are driven, ambitious, and willing to take a dive head first. You are quick to take action, but sometimes it is impulsive or forced. You are well educated and a confident communicator. Okay? You got it going on. Alright? The thing that the universe wanted me to pull out of this is sometimes you're impulsive or forced. You don't gotta move like that no more. You can take your time. I had this last little ministry I'm gonna add to this tonight. I had my mother-in-law, I hope she see this. years ago, she used to tell us, what, not my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, my oldest kid's mama, right? She used to be like, cause I don't be doing all that fast stuff. You gotta let me know stuff ahead of time. I move on my own time. I ain't rushing for nobody. And I used to look at that a little different. I used to be like, man, you selfish. Cause I was young, and we got kids involved. Gotta go, gotta do. And I'm like, bro, like when I need it done, I need it done. It was not until this year in my spiritual introspection that I realized, and in this quarter, let me be even more transparent, because those of you who are close to me know how it's been tough for me and my family a little bit. But in this quarter right here, since we've been out of everything, I realized what it meant to move in peace. I realized what it meant to flow in the universe. Like not be, I gotta get it done. No, everything is in alignment. Not balance. It's not about balance. It's about being in alignment. You give the best part of yourself to however amount of that is to whatever it is. It'll happen perfectly. Your kids get the amount that they need. Business get the amount it needs. That's not balance. That's alignment. So it's perfect. You're supposed to be in an alignment. And when you are in true alignment, when everything is peaceful, when the abundance is in the room and you know it, when it's when you really sit down and be like, hey, you know what, man, I may not be at the big goal, the big result, but you know what, man, I done crossed some things off that list, man. Like I done did some stuff, man. Like for real, I got better inventory or more inventory. I got better ideas or more ideas. I done got some people on my way and done got some new people in my life. Those are accomplishments. You are smarter than you were before. You're conscious than you are, especially if you're looking at this right now and you have even a little bit of ounce of what it is I'm talking about. You are conscious, bruh. Like you know for a fact that you looking at this right now, you're not natural. You're not I didn't mean to say natural. You're not like full 100% human, dog. You're not. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you think. I don't care how crazy that sounds. You're not. That's why you be having this battling cross the fence type of thing going on. You battling with your mortal self and your supernatural self all the time, your whole life. That's why it's like you seeking God, but these little things be getting in the way. It's because it be that human. So for me, I done came down from 100% human to now I'm down to like 15% human. I hope I don't disintegrate into thin air. I just pray that my consciousness continue to elevate and I continue to ascend into, to where I need to. So, collective, this has definitely been your reading for the weekend. All right. This is a general reading. If you would like a private reading, make sure you hit me up. If you want to donate, send me $1, $5, $20, whatever the case may be. Sow into my ministry and you'll get it back 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, sevenfold. All that great and amazing stuff. Tell somebody about me who may need to hear a word from me. Get you some stones, something that resonates with you. I have all the stones. All you have to do is let me know what stone do you need. If you need stones for your home, your office, I can get them in different ways. They're shaped 100% authentic stones, collective. Make sure that you definitely get yourself a pyrite and a obsidian. Those are the stones that we need most right now. Definitely, okay, 3 stones. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I said pyrite and obsidian. Definitely make sure you get your can you see that? Okay, there you go. Pyrite is the gold. Obsidian. Okay, the pyrite and the obsidian absorbs energies and they keep negative energies away and help you fight this fight that's going on spiritually. Get you a piece of iron from somewhere. It does not matter how big. Don't stab yourself. Make sure you keep these things on you. This is not, I'm going to leave it at the house season. Okay, fam, no. And then this Tiger's ideas with the solar plexus, you need confidence to go up against what we're fighting against right now. If you, I don't do polished stones. I like my stones raw. Okay, I like to see them dirty and wash them when I get them and purify them. So those are the type of stones you can expect to get from me. But like I said, if you want something pretty and polished to go into your office space, I definitely could get that for you too. Just hit me up. Keep the stones on you, fam. On you, okay? Because there's a war out here in these streets and you can't see all the demons visually in real time. They're a lot in the spirit and sometimes they don't even say anything, period. It's just the energy. So This has been your reading. I am Prophetess Queen X. Okay. I love you, collective. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah.